Well, we've been speaking a lot about the international help that's been provided to help Turkiye following the two earthquakes that hit 8 days ago. It includes around 100 countries, and one of them is Mexico. And Bernardo Aguilar Calvo is the Director General for Europe at Mexico's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and he joins us now live from Adiyaman. Welcome to the program, Bernardo. Talk to us about your rescue operations here in Turkey, in Adiyaman. How have they gone?
Okay, nearly 90% of the buildings that were assigned to the Mexican delegation were totally collapsed. We organized 3 work cells per day to attend different fronts. The cells were made up of elements of the Army, the Navy, and the Red Cross, with the support and coordination of elements from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Mexico.
And tell us about when you arrived here in Turkey. How big was your team? You mentioned it includes the Army, the Navy, the Red Cross, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, but how big is that team?
Okay, about our arrival to Turkey, we arrived on Wednesday, February 8th, at Adana Airport after 12 hours flight from Mexico. From the Adana Airport, we transported by buses to the city of Adiyaman, in a journey about 8 hours, arriving to the city of Adiyaman on Thursday at 4 a.m. And we start activities the same day at 8 o'clock. About our team, how big is? Our team is made up of 150 people, 93 elements from the Army, 37 from the Navy, 15 from the Red Cross, and 5 from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, in addition to 15 canine pairs. We brought 7 tons of equipment and tool. And let me tell you that all the elements that make up the team are specialists in search, rescue, and salvage work.
Mm-hmm. And Bernardo, we're just looking right now, as you're speaking, of a rescue operation in Adiyaman, where you are. An 18-year-old boy is trying to be rescued, and we're just looking at this. I don't know if your teams are involved in this operation for the 18-year-old, but this is what we're just showing our viewers right now. And Bernardo, I just want to ask you now, we've been speaking about the importance of dogs that are used in helping to find people who are trapped under the rubble, and one of the dogs that you brought, Proteo, he sadly passed away, and he has touched the lives of so many people. I saw the response on social media to the death of the dog Proteo. Tell us a bit about Proteo. What was he like, and how did he help in this search and rescue mission in Turkey?
Okay, Proteo, like the other dogs, are training to detect people, and the dogs are very useful for all the team, and they detect people alive and not alive. So Proteo was a part of our team. of 16 pairs with persons, and he was a great dog, Proteo, and sadly he died on the mission. We are sad, of course, for him, but also we are proud of his work. We thank very much the government and the Turkish people for all the expressions of affection shown towards our dog Proteo.
Absolutely, and the outpouring. We don't have an image of Proteo right now, but to our viewers, of course, you can see Proteo on social media. It's really touched so many people in Turkiye and, of course, in Mexico, and everyone that has been following the search and rescue operations here in Turkiye. Bernardo, when do you leave Turkiye? Because we've been hearing that the search and rescue operations in many areas, Malatya, Gaziantep, are slowly winding down, and if not just, finished right now. They're moving on to the next phase. What happens to the Mexican team? What's next for you, and when will you leave Turkiye?
Yes, today will be our last day of work in Adiyaman, and we are planning to leave tomorrow back to Mexico. We hope that our work has been useful to the Turkish people here in Adiyaman. This mission is an unprecedented mission that we carried out due to the number of people that make up the team and the distance between our countries. So we leave tomorrow, and the government of Mexico reiterates its solidarity with the Turkish people, with the government, and with everybody here in Turkey.
And Bernardo, very quickly before I let you go, how many people do you know were rescued by the Mexican team?
Yesterday, we have the total of 4 persons that we could rescue alive, and about 29 people unfortunately died.
Oh, Bernardo, thank you very much indeed for your time here today, and of course to the rest of your team. Thank you so much for coming and helping during this devastating search and rescue operation. Thank you so much. Bernardo Aguilar Calvo, thank you for your time.
It's a pleasure.